What up? What up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pontiac DM.3 social media radio. You know what I mean? Not just social media radio, WYAC, straight out of the yak. We doing it like that. Today we got the co-host drinking that blue gin. I don't know what you're drinking, dog. Kool-Aid, what you drinking, dog?
Bel Air Blue. I don't want to throw it up there. That might be a sponsorship later. We're gonna have to wait.
No doubt, no doubt. You know what I mean? So we here with School G, you know what I mean? The Sante and the place to be. Told you we gonna be coming concurring at you. But we got a special guest today that called in. Couldn't be in the studio with us, you know, busy lady, busy lady. But James, tell the people a little bit about who we got.
No, I'm gonna let her tell who we got, man, because she's a very interesting person, man, and somebody I like to talk to and like to hear. So, Amy, go ahead, tell them about yourself.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Amy Camille Muhammad. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And the reason why, we brought you on and James reached out. I done seen many things or your posts, you know what I mean? I think we kind of know each other through Facebook a little bit, but you very
Right.
you very outspoken, but I love your outspokenness. You very confident in yourself in the way you think and the way that you relay whatever it is that you want to say, and no apologies, you know what I mean? And I like that about you. I done seen a couple of your posts, and you know what I mean, hey, some of your posts be like hitting heads with hammers, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't confident, you would think she talking about you out this month. But she real, and I like her. So I know James know you a lot better than I do. But that's the reason why I was interested in having you when he brought you up.
I guess the word is eloquently. She gets her point across quite eloquently.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
So why are you like that? What made
know
you? Yeah, what made you like that?
Okay. Um, I've always been just a transparent person. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's just a Sagittarius quality or, I'm just blunt.
Yeah,
Blunt and truthful.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, but has it always been like that for you, or you just that's something that you grew into? Because some people just they can't do it. You know what I mean? They can't be themselves, or they scared to say what they want to say because they feel they're gonna be judged, or they feel like somebody gonna be offended, or you know what I mean? What made you get to that point where you can be like, you know what, F it, I'm like, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I'm gonna say.
Well, of course, like growing up, it's like you have to be seen and not heard and stay in a child's place. And I used to observe a lot of craziness going on around me. But I was kind of quiet kid and throughout high school. And I became a mom very early. I was a teenage mom and got married young. And so I think once I got from up under my mother's roof, who was going to whoop me? So it was like, be me.
But that's a good thing. But that's in my opinion, I think that's a great trait. You know what I mean? To kind of be fearless and speak your mind, because if you hold it in, it ain't never good. You know what I mean? You ain't doing but hurting yourself. So yeah, James, I turned over to you, baby. What you got to say, man?
Man, I'm just looking at today, man, just loving life and being able to even converse with black people, man. I know it's kind of odd for me to say that, but you notice, man, you walk when black people would see each other back, not even that long ago, 20 years ago, everybody would speak to everybody. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? Whatever. Now it's like we see each other, and if like it's not like a Detroit greeting, we don't even say nothing to each other. You know what I mean? Just walk by. So I'm just happy to be in the place, man, and be able to have these conversations and hear people, voice their opinions, man, and just live, man, and put something out. Maybe somebody grab something from it. Somebody might gravitate to it, or just see what's popping.
Well, you know, I mean, the world that we living in right now, I believe that, um, you know, it's everybody got, you know, their own little tribes now. You got to be cognizant and careful who you kick it with, and you share your space, time, and energy with. It's always been like that, but it's even more like that now. So
Right.
that was one of the reasons why I kind of started this thing, because I'm gonna be straight transparent. I fuck with you. You know what I mean? So I don't want to, you know, share a platform with people I don't fuck with or have some type of kindred typeness to. So,
Right.
like when I say I seen Amy in her post, you know what I mean, and plus she does some things in the community. Tell us a little bit about. Hold on, man. You know, I know you got some questions of how we gonna structure this, but Amy, you were doing the thing down at the Lafayette, right? The parties, the white, was it the white party or the cowboy?
I did a Kentucky Derby.
Okay, that's what.
Kentucky there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've done the Kentucky Derby, and I also had a event that's called the Ladies Room.
Okay. Is you bringing that back this year, or
The ladies room is definitely coming back. I can't go anywhere out in public without somebody asking me when it's coming back, or reminisce what went down in the ladies room. So
Right.
yeah, that's definitely gonna come back. I'm shooting for the fall this year.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
Well,
So what did it consist of? What was it about?
It was about females inviting each other. It was kind of like a friend of a friend event. That's kind of how it grew. And we just get together, we play games. We got all female vendors, female DJ, female photographer. I have a group of girlfriends that help me host it. And we go in there and we just have a good time. Yeah, but what happens in the ladies' rooms, you know, stays in the ladies' room. So I can't really
That sound amazing. That's dope. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to bring to Pontiac some things that I had seen in my travels. People always say that there's nothing to do in the city and whatnot.
Right.
So I wanted to just bring different things to the city. And the ladies' room just happened to be a success.
Well, that's dope, man. That's something good, you know, to get, you know, participation, just get people out and, you know, and fellowship, and you know what I mean? Because that's just dope, because if you remember back in the day, we would have parties. Like, not we would have party, but our parents would have parties. Like, it was never like we ain't got nothing to do. I never heard them say that. You know what I mean? Either they was playing spades, they was going to OJ's, you know. So I think it's dope. I do the same thing. I got a group of fellas that I travel with, you know, and I do business with, and we, you know.
That's a good thing, though. You know what I mean? Like what she was doing, and I seen those when the flyers come out, or when she start advertising the Kentucky Derby. My bad for not remembering off the bat, but I knew it. You know, the older I'm getting, the more the memory slipping. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember you were doing that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, and that's a good thing. Then you know, I just, like I said, I seen a couple of things where you went viral a couple times, or more than a couple times. You was putting out shorts and stuff like that, and you know, teaching us out here how to, you know, how to do some social media. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah. So I was a travel nurse for a number of years, and during COVID, the outbreak of COVID, I was kind of like locked up in the hotel. They sent us all home from our management office, and so I got hip to TikTok, and yeah, that was how I was keeping myself entertained. And I went viral a couple times doing it.
You got good at it, though. I mean, like in front, you had some fun. You had some funny ones. You know, I'm like, okay, she ain't afraid to be herself. And that's what hold a lot. That's what hold a lot of people back. I bet you made a lot of nice connections and met some real smooth people with that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So people are like, when you gonna get back on TikTok? I watch every now and then, try to think of some content, but yeah, I hopefully nothing like COVID happens again. But I'll probably
I feel you. Hopefully ain't nothing. You're right. Hopefully nothing like
Yeah, I
that
could
happening.
definitely do without that. I could definitely do without that. But I
Right.
think we all did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was messing with the social media. I know I couldn't stay off of it. I
What
was
you?
like a social media crack. But I do remember everybody making videos. I specifically remember Amy making some videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember a video probably like about, I don't know, it was maybe like 6 months ago. And I think she's just like in the living room just dancing by her damn self. You know what I'm saying? And she recorded it. And, oh, you know what I mean? And I was just like, I really, really fuck with her. After
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean? I was like, because that's just sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you can just let go sometimes. Like, everybody get wound up and being, I got bills, I got this and that. Sometimes you just got to be like, fuck it, and just dance in the fucking living room.
But you know what, Jay? But you know what? Something that happened to me with me being a nurse and a mentor. Some of those videos actually get me into trouble, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. I believe.
You know,
Yeah.
I believe it.
like even like with the Muslim community, they frown upon it. A lot of times I lose followers due to that, or I'll get people in my inbox. Professionally, I know I got some of my coworkers that troll me and watch me.
Right.
I've been talked to by my job about some of my twerking and different things like that. Like, I can win, and then I got people like, I need a video. I have patients that want to watch my videos because it makes them laugh. Or I'm like, I can't win for anything.
Hey, but shouldn't that be kind of like excused now? Because we in the social media era now. It's like, okay, people get on there and have fun. They ain't particularly just saying that's who they are. You know what I mean? But everybody get on there every now and again and cut loose. I think, tell you the truth, like, because I used to be in mortgage a long time ago. I think that's why I got canned, because I was, I was doing this type of stuff that we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I got back to work, Amy, and they was like, "Oh, you a radical." I'm like, "What you talking about?" They up there trolling, man.
Yeah, but I tell them, out of here, leave me alone. And I just do it for enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Amy, he had half the world mad at him one time.
For real though, I had to shut down social media. Like, this is what, James, 6 years
when
ago?
When the Paris shit happened.
Oh yeah, don't even mention that. That's a key word, dog. They'll stop this whole live.
They gonna shut our shit down, right?
But it was bad, Amy. I mean, I had death threats. It was crazy. So yeah, it's like you got to be careful on the social media. We got to remember we still professionals. All three of us are. So it's certain stuff you could talk about, but a way you have to talk about it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and it depends on what you're willing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to face the consequences of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as what she was saying, like, she just being herself.
Right.
She's not being, she not thong with a thong out twerking and doing. You know what I mean? So there's some stuff that you just can't. They want to say something to you.
What you saying, Amy?
I said I'm not having any wardrobe malfunctions on live.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Right.
But that's the world we live in now. Everybody, honestly, this is how you get your word out now, your message, or even if you just want to, do basic stuff, you know what I mean? You kind of got to go through the annals of, social media now. It's just a way of life. It's just how you conduct yourself on it, I guess, more or less. You got to be careful. But unless that's your full-time job, you know what I mean? Unless you're a content creator 100%. You know what I'm saying? So
let me tell you the secret to this shit, or getting away with all of this bullshit.
What's that?
All you got to do, Amy, is one time, come on, go do some comedy. Once you put that you're a comedian, you can get away with that shit. Once I put I was a comedian.
About it. I'm not doing anything. If I swear or I'm not smoking, doing anything, crazy. So I'm not worried about it.
Right.
So James,
but they've been rallying for that though. They've been rallying for the nurses to, to puff. I know supervisors right now that during COVID, they was like, man, if they not going home smoking, then they not coming back to work healthy because they couldn't take it. My sister.
Hey, don't get Amy. Don't get Amy in trouble now, dog. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying I know people that's like, man, look, they needed breaks. They needed breaks from reality. It was too much.
Yeah. Yeah, COVID was tough. It was real tough. So.
Yeah. So James, you want to hit her with the ABC, the ABCD? I know you got a couple topics on mine, and
I think she said the relationship. We'd talk about the relationship thing, so she picked the relationship. We'll talk about relationships.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose any more followers. So let's stay out of.
Hey, I know you don't want to talk about politics, but I'm gonna tell you, after this debate on Thursday, I'm gonna be back up on this joint. I'm gonna have to talk about this, but I know what. But yeah, go ahead, Jane. What's your question? What you want to say about the relationships?
Man, it's so many, man. And I got the right person to ask too. This shit. So let me see.
Okay, let's get into it.
Shit. First off,
go ahead and ask me what you want.
Yeah, he up there hoeing around.
How you feel about first I'm gonna ask how you feel about the 50-50 thing?
It's weird. I think the 50-50 argument is totally weird. I don't think relationships are ever consistently 50-50. It's going to be 70-30. Things happen. It might be 100-0. It just 50-50 is, to me, is just petty and unrealistic, you know. So, and especially when women are working out of the home now, and somebody has to still cook and clean and take care of some of the household responsibilities. So if the woman is out in the workforce, even that has to be discussed when we're talking 50-50.
Right. I feel you. So that was a good I knew I could never get a tackhead answer out of her. But because like if my thing, I don't have, my girl has had to pay the bills for like a whole year before. You know what I mean? And people be like, damn,
right,
that's a year, but you'll think like when I'm up how I'm supposed to be, that year, what she spent in a year, I spent in 4 months. You know what I mean? Even though it's not a contest. Yeah, that's what working together is about.
You cannot just say 50-50. I think it's a bunch of crap. And not only that, I hear men say it. I'm like, you sure you want to do that? Because then in my profession, with my work experience, you know, a lot of brothers ain't even pulling in what I'm pulling in. So it's like, you sure you want to do this? Because I can say
that
the same amount as you.
Right. His 50-50 can mean he about to be broke and you got about 80,000 to play with.
Right. His 50-50 gonna be like 5,000. And yours gonna be 70,000. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You have to be careful with that. I look at relationships when it comes to finances as like a gumbo. We both put in what we bring in. We stir it up, we put it out, make it work, you know. So,
and I'm with you on
I'd
that.
like to move as a unit. Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I mean, look, we both put in, we both play our part. You know what I mean? It ain't a 50-50 thing, but like you say, in relationships, just as life, as any partnership, one gonna be up probably, but and the other one won't. Yeah, and it's our duty to prop each other up and keep each other going. That's what the relationship is about. And it's you know, that way we that actually shows that we can depend on each other when one is down and the other one is up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shows that builds trust and, you know, some type of, you know, so I'm with you on that. The 50-50, it's 100-100 to me. Like, you know, we both give 100 in what we in our roles, you know.
Yeah. That's what roommates do. Roommates split things down the middle, and you do this and I do that. But I just think when we're moving as one, just make sure that it's all taken care of, and what we got left over, that's miscellaneous, that's savings, that's entertainment. So
Right.
that's how
Right.
I've always wanted to do it.
Okay.
I'm with you on
Okay.
that. I'm with you. We agree so far.
Yeah. Okay. So we got.
What you say?
I said, tell the fellas I'm not that hard.
No, not at all. We know you tell it like it is, though. That's what that's what. For sure. Go ahead. What you saying, Jane?
Well, what about do you feel that marriage is necessary?
Oh boy, now you're gonna get me in trouble with the Muslims.
Now, so look it before you say, look, before you say anything, look it. We're just speaking from an open perspective here. Like you don't have, but you know what I mean. I'm asking you how you feel about it. Sometimes we just gonna offend, like in our standpoints. A lot of people we're not gonna agree on everything that everybody do, but it is what it is.
Right. So I'm a little unorthodox when it comes to that. I've been married before, and I've been in successful relationships on and off paper, right? So, is marriage necessary? I don't believe so. I believe that as long as you two love each other and you know you're in a committed relationship, whether it's monogamous or polyamorous or whatever the case may be, as long as you have a truthfulness and an understanding, I don't think that it's necessary. And sometimes, get on paper, you have to think of like some for real legal ramifications of that. So
right.
I'm not one who desires to ever do it again.
Mm-hmm.
She sound like me. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like outside of religion. I see no purpose for it. That's just my personal opinion on that. When I get with somebody and we serious, I get them an insurance policy on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's just, I mean, it's a couple that still, if they pan it, they pan it. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It's just that I don't want to leave you with nothing, and I don't want to break away from my money that I put, that my kids are getting, whatever. I do the same thing. So I want to make sure whoever I'm with, that I'm leaving them with something. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Soon as I get serious, a little soon, like soon as, literally. They be like, I don't want to hear about you dying. Like, it ain't about that. It's about, helping your ass along the way. You about to deal with some sad shit. And I'm sorry, there's nothing better to deal with some sad shit than with some money. I'm sorry.
Well, when it comes to the marriage, I think that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, marriage is cool. Like, is it necessary? Is it necessary? I think if you, I don't know. it's like marriage is
not.
It's if you
necessary.
Like the whole ceremony part. Like, go ahead. What you were saying, Amy?
Oh, see, that's a wedding. That's a wedding. That's not a marriage.
But that's what some people consider the marriage, though.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Some people consider the that's what some people look at the wedding as the marriage, and that's why a lot of marriages don't last, because they just wanted the wedding.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you wanted it to be something so special. This a big amazing thing, and these certain people got to come, specifically the people that you want to come. If not, you're not going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You want to spend a certain amount of money. The ring has to cost a certain amount of a certain amount of money, and then after that, you living off what you got from gifts and probably a new baby, when you could have took that money and got you a property or bought a rental property that was duplex, split that bitch down the middle. Y'all stay on one half, rent the other half off. Y'all living for free for y'all get y'all shit together. But instead, they want to waste the money because of what they see on TV. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Everybody want to be Snow White.
We're older and wiser now, so we get it. But for the young folks who want to be ceremonial about it, it's whatever. I wouldn't advise it. But if my daughters got engaged and wanted to do all of that, I would support it.
Yeah, marriage to me, it is a beautiful thing if two people are really together. I mean, but barring forget the ceremony, all that part of it. Like if you with somebody and you taking care of each other, y'all dealing with each other and y'all growing together, now I understand that's marriage. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that in the 20s and the early 30s. You know, it's a contract between you two of, you know, vowing to be together and live this thing together and do this thing together. But you know, it just got misconstrued to where nowadays I don't really like marriage the way it is set up now because people walk out of it so easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, people forget what they get up and actually say at the wedding. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's yeah. So I'm with you. Jacqueline Wellens said, "What up, everybody? Good evening." I think this Jacqueline Wellens.
Jackie.
What's up, Jackie?
In the chat box, my homeboy Lorenzo Christopher down there in Mississippi, from the south side of Pontiac. But me and him gonna have you know, got some stuff in the mixing pot. But we'll talk about that later though. But yeah, so yeah, go ahead, Mr. MC, Mr. Scoob G. What's the next?
Man, so I gotta get her with something.
You gotta stomp her. You gotta stop her.
Too good.
Stop her in her tracks. Stop her in her tracks.
See what I'm saying? When you meet somebody over 5, look,
I ain't against
so
you.
many people. It's men that be on here listening to her like she my soulmate.
Hey, anybody watching?
You,
hey, yo, anybody?
Look.
Hold on. Anybody that's watching out here, don't be a hater. Hit the share button. Go ahead.
Send it on out. Send it out to the world. So look it. So we done went from relation. Okay, well, what about, since we mentioned it, polygamy? More in particular. No, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna just say polygamy. I'm gonna say, how do you feel about polygamous relationship?
I'm not opposed to it. As people who know me closely, they know that I've been involved in it. I think that.
See, I didn't even know that.
Polyamory. Oh yeah. So I believe in true love, and I think that in order to have true love, you have to be true to yourself and true to your partner. And with that being said, I'm also a woman who I don't try to change a person's mindset or their nature. If I love a person, I think that I'm accepting. I'm a serial monogamist, but I've been involved with guys who were polyamorous. Okay.
Right.
And due to the love and the understanding that I believe we had in those relationships, it was permissible.
Okay.
And quite honestly, I mean, I'm not a territorial woman, so I have to be careful with this because the inbox probably really, really explode. So
it's too late. It's too late.
I want to be very clear, right? I'm not like pushing it or nudging a man to deal with another woman, but I am one who will always have that conversation, and if it is what's best for him and best for us, I do encourage it.
I think it's in a man's nature to do it.
I mean, science has actually proved that.
Yeah. I believe that there are some men that are monogamous.
It is.
They live under the understanding that this is my wife, this is my life, this is who I want to be with. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, we are all different, but I do think that the majority and I do believe that the majority of men in the world are polygamous. And I think as women, we have to be more open and understanding of that, to have peaceful, loving, happy relationships.
Let me ask you, Amy. I mean, why do you think it's so hard for men to accept it on the reversal side, though? If the woman is,
because a lot of men are territorial, and not only that, men by nature are also protectors. Men are by nature providers. So it's a little bit of a difference when he's on post to protect and provide for this woman, and then there's another man who's involved who's supposed to provide and protect this woman as well. So the dynamic over there is going to be much, much different than a woman who's being protected and provided for, and there's another woman involved.
mm-hmm.
Because our natures are more loving and nurturing. So we're not going to go at war when it comes to him.
Mm-hmm. True. You're right about that.
Usually with men, there has to be one governor of that relationship.
Right.
I hate to say it, but that is true.
It's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I done tried to share that. I done tried to share the responsibility. Yeah, I tried to share the responsibility. That's it, though.
But as a man, though, you know, I kind of feel like if you sleeping with multiple women and it's already it's out there, and you know, you got extra, your side chick, or however you want to call it, people nowadays, whatever you want to call it, I feel like whatever woman you deal with, you're responsible for her in some type of way. You know what I mean? Like like if she needs something,
you literally are.
You are. So you got to ask yourself as a guy, like, am I willing to take on more responsibility? If you really not, then it got to be. See, a lot of people be lying. They don't let it be known, like, you know, this is what it is. I don't know. It get confusing. You know what I mean? So you got to be real straightforward with that type.
When I started talking to my girl, I would drive 30. I remember one time she was like, "I'm low on gas. I'm leaving Detroit, and I got to go to this meeting." No, I drove to Detroit, got her car, went got her gas, came back to her meeting, wait till she got out of Detroit and sent her out. You know what I mean? Like, that shit just. That shit, I don't know why it's natural for me.
So a lot of people, and then I want to be clear about this also. When I am in that type of arrangement, there's usually, well, what I believe is that there's an understanding that he's not just dropping off dick everywhere, right? That he's actually in a relationship with me, in a relationship with her. I'm aware of who she is. She's aware of who I am. Or however many women are involved in that situation. So really, we all are able to hold him accountable in that situation. So most men, they have their limit to what they can even tolerate in a polyamorous polygamy situation.
Doesn't matter if that guy's married.
Well, legally, you can't be married to more than one woman in the United States. Right. So he's not married to everyone.
Right. What I'm saying, if it doesn't matter to you, if he's married and he's dealing with you. I mean, is that something that's a no-no? Because, you know, some people
that wouldn't be a polyamorous. That would just be somebody cheating. That's different.
No, I don't think so, though. I don't think it's cheating.
It depends. No, it depends, because there's different things. Would I mess with a married man? No. Unless he's in search of a second wife. Okay. Unless his first wife knows he's in search of a second wife. So that's the difference.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I've never played the side chick position.
Okay. Well, let me be careful what I say, because hey, because I'm supposed to have a client calling me, and I don't want to be like, they be like, hold on, this dude a little wild side, but I feel you. I understand where you're
But
coming
there's
from.
nothing wrong about it. There's honestly nothing wild about it. I
Yeah.
think that when people think about polygamy, they think about a whole lot of sex and orgies and threesomes going
Right.
on.
That's what they think.
That's
That's what they think
not,
of. Yeah.
Right.
yeah,
Right. You
that,
don't be
that,
thinking about
that's
nothing.
not what's
Right.
happening. That's what's
Not at
happening.
all.
No, and each relationship, I think, for a man serves a purpose. Like a logical dude, really, you get to a certain point, it ain't even about sex, really. In a lot of ways, it's just more or less of you getting something psychological out of it. You know what I mean? Like, you might get the physical,
Mhm.
connection or the physical out of it also. But the older that you get, the mature you get. You realize, like you said, a lot of men know what they can handle. Amy, that's like
Mhm.
so. And that's why sometimes a man get older, he kind of just sticks to one, or he narrows it down to it's really just him
Yeah.
and that other person in most
I
cases.
don't, I for sure don't
Mhm.
think it's an age thing, bro. I for sure don't think it's an age thing because when I was younger and I was married for all of those years, I was cool with just one woman. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I for sure don't think it's an age thing. I think it's the pursuit of happiness. Then when it come down to it, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say Amy a nurse, she only got so much time. She trying to run her bag up, and you know what I'm saying? She only good for maybe 2 times a week to catch up with your ass. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And she's aware of that, but she truly loves you. You know what I mean? And she know so and so at that hospital is cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? And she fuck around and shoot that person off your way. Like, look, I know what type of person this is. That'll blow your mind, but at the same time, she know what she capable of. She know what time that she has, especially if she's a time manager. Any woman that's a time manager, bro, I don't care who she is or what she look, you better keep her. If a woman know how to manage time, bro, she can keep her.
Hmm.
She can keep
So one of my situations was when I was traveling, because you talked about my time. So I'm traveling. The guy that I was dealing with was here. So of course I'm all over the place, right? And he's a handsome, attractive guy. So the first thing I'm thinking to myself is like, not just who you doing, it's like who's taking care of your needs, like not sexually but
exactly.
emotionally, or just being there because I wasn't, and I had no intentions on anytime soon of returning to Michigan.
Mhm.
So our long distance situation where we absolutely had to have the conversation of him having a person in Michigan.
Mm. See, too many. Well, I don't know too many people. Like you said, that's you really unique. You know what I mean? Because I don't know too many people how to do that. You know what I mean? Like, um, sound like you. I don't know. It just you're a unicorn in a lot of ways. I think a lot of things, and with a lot of women nowadays. This is my just opinion. I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel like nowadays some women they are delusional, like where they don't. Their expectations are too high, and they feel like
It's it's an ego thing too. It's an ego thing too. And a lot of women know that their dude is probably still messing with a ex or baby mama or somebody at the job work site or whatever the case may be. But and she knows that she's still gonna lay with them every chance she gets, but she doesn't want her girlfriends to know this because then it becomes a girl, it couldn't be me. Well, it
yeah,
is you too,
yeah,
sweetie.
yeah.
You just don't
Right.
know it. That, that is that's what it becomes. So with me, I don't know. I'm very self-assured. I, I know that I'm an attractive woman. I'm an educated woman. I ain't got no issues with dealing with men of my desire. It's pretty much that I think once a woman has that type of confidence in herself and what she brings to the table, she's a little less insecure and territorial when it comes to that because you know that he's gonna always come back to you.
Hmm.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and if he is again the provider, the protector, he's professing his love for you, and you're fulfilled in the areas where you need to be fulfilled, why are you mad?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like I want that people to ponder on that. So I'm more comfortable in a situation where everything is just open, honest, straight to the point. I love you. I want to be with you. I got a situation over here. I've been in a room with myself and 2 other women that was dealing with the same guy. There was no side eyeing or bitterness or backstabbing or any of that. I'd rather see it than to wonder about it and drive myself crazy.
Right. That make more sense, honestly.
Yeah, and when he's with me, they know he's with me. And when he's with, I've literally hung up with one of, my sisters and been like, I'm pulling up to him now. And she gets off the phone with me. But, I mean, not everybody is that secure and understanding. And just claiming what they want. Again, if you want to be with this person and he's checking off all the boxes, it makes sense to me.
Right. Hey, I think if more people kind of, like you say, each his own, you know what I mean? But I think, you're a realist, honestly. That's what it comes down to. You're a realist. It's happening. It's going to happen anyway. You rather just know more or less the truth so you can have a choice.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Give me the choice. And I have had wives of men contact me for a sister-wife situation. And I have turned down offers like that. Mm-hmm. But, if I'm attracted to somebody and we're vibing or whatever, and sometimes they be like, no, baby, it's me and you and only you. And I'm good with that too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. School?
So, I'm stumped. This shit that I didn't even know.
Like,
you know what I mean? I ain't,
Yeah, I'm just a happy-go-lucky person. I don't like to stress over a whole lot. And, it's going to be what it's going to be. I believe in God's will. And it's one name on my birth certificate. It's going to be one name on my death certificate. I came in this world alone. I'm going to leave out alone. So, and exchange your energy with somebody, they don't owe me anything.
Right.
They don't owe me anything. So it's just time spent.
She was supposed to have been a Virgo. She just came out at the wrong time.
No, I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag.
I know you gonna hold it down, but I'm just saying. That's crazy, though.
But if you look up Sag, very blunt, open, honest, but we're also wanderers. We're adventurous. So yeah, I'm a true Sag.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up, man. I really shit. She like
I didn't do y'all, man.
Hey, you need your own show, because. but I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, for sure. But honestly, a lot of women need to understand that. I've heard women say, if I ain't the only one with them, then if I can't be the only one with them, then I don't want them. Well, sister, you're gonna be sharing with a lot of these women sharing, and they go ahead.
Majority of the women that I talk to, that I really sit down and have an honest conversation with them, they be honest about several things. Either they know that they're the side chick and this man is married. Either they know they dude is seeing another woman when he goes out of town and all of that kind of stuff. Even there are some women who will admit to me that if a man was honest and upfront from the jump and she was attracted to him, they would do it. Now, would they share that as openly?
No, they won't.
As I share it? Probably not. But are women in, wives are giving their husband threesomes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they are.
Nobody knows about that. They just don't talk about it at work, and they don't share that with their girlfriends.
Right.
So what I'm saying is not too far from what everybody knows is going on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of wrap it up a little differently.
Right.
And act mad when it comes out in the open.
Yeah.
But look, when you sit down, like when you go to a therapist, sometimes they ask you to make up a list of the things you want. And I'm not referring to a relationship when you just going to a therapist about your life. And they want you to write down some goals and shit. And you can have a woman to write down, or a man. We're not just going to just make it like it's just all women, not men. Men do the same shit. And they'll write out all the things that they want in a woman. And then it'll be that one thing, and they don't want to break because of that one thing. You know what I mean? So if you're getting 90% of what you want, what the fuck is the problem?
Because people care about what others think.
That's what it is.
And we're so busy trying to live our life comparably to somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're really true happiness, I mean, just have
is there even a such thing as true happiness? Like, to me, happiness is not. It's almost unreal. Like, yeah, it's only unattainable. Like you said, it's like it's a period in time. Like, I'm happy for a moment, I'm sad, I'm mad for a moment. Those are fleeting type of things. Those aren't everlasting things. Like you said, you are always in a pursuit. And if you can't, this is one of the things that bother me, is that people think when you say I am content, that you feel like they feel like you're saying that you're settling. No, I'm cool where I'm at. That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't up or down. I'm in the middle. I'm chilling. It's like I think nobody particularly can make you happy if you ain't good with yourself. And that's what people that you got to be good with yourself. And, and like I say, Amy, you really show that you are good with yourself. Like I say, I didn't know you. I don't know you. But from your post and, just the way from you talk, I know you good with yourself. You confident and secure with yourself. You ain't really worried about, I can tell that you ain't really worried about what nobody really think about you. We all care in a way, but it ain't stopping you from doing whatever you want to do.
Right. No doubt.
No. I'm just pretty much like a self-sufficient person. So when it comes to like saying things that people want to say but they don't,
right,
I just get it out there so that there could be a discussion. I think that's why my posts go viral so much, because it asks you like, what's on your mind. Some people will sit there and try to compose something insightful and all that, and it just the message gets missed. Me, on the other hand, I just put it out there and it just do what it do. So I've always had positive results. I think some people may view me a little bit differently than school because I do have people that don't like me. And I don't know why that is, because I'm
because they can't control you.
Friendly.
Yeah,
they don't like you. That's why people
you not fitting the mold. What you mean?
Honestly, that's why people don't like people sometimes, because they can't be you or can't control you. It's you don't come across as somebody that somebody can control. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm the king of that.
they ain't gonna like you too long.
Some of them do not like me, but they cannot give you a reason why they don't like. If you ask them, then you got to look at them side eye, because you like, why you don't like him? Like, he don't lie. I don't lie, because it's not worth me trying to remember what I lied to you about.
Right.
I can be an asshole. I won't lie. I can be an asshole sometimes when I'm mad, but it's not going to be for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to wake up and be mean to you. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it's crazy to find somebody that think a particular way. And you gave the simple logical explanations without you weren't trying to justify. You just gave a logical explanation. So yeah, that's why they not gonna like you. They never gonna like you.
Well, and that's okay.
You don't fit them up. You don't fit them up.
Well,
what's up, Nick? Your sister saying what up?
Yeah. Kia saying, hey, but what you're saying, Amy, you said that's okay?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna be in my living room, twirling around with my lights on, listening to my music. I ain't worried about what nobody think about me.
Right,
So,
vibing. She just be
But
vibing.
but you know what, Amy? Like even when you throw your events, like the Kentucky Derby, you know, or you know other things that you do. Sometimes, like a person like say me at Scoob, or we talk about this sometimes. Like some people, for instance, say if you want some participation in within the city limits where you from, you know what I mean? Sometimes people feel like they have to be intertwined and clicked up with people that they really don't need to be. So you trying to, so what some people do around here, you know, that is they cut their sides off to fit into a mold so they can have access. And what I like about school, one of the things me and him talk about a lot, or have talked about, is that, you know, a lot of times, a lot of things that you want to do, you really just do them yourself, you know what I mean, and get them done. And whoever's supposed to help you get it done, they come along, you know. And that's what I like about you. I don't know if that's your scenario situation, but I think in some way it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, coming from Pontiac, I made a post about this, about Pontiac being finicky. You know, the people are here, and you write about the clicks and the popularity and all of that, of it all. But what do you want to say about that, School? Help me out.
Man, I just think they need to cut it out. It's so much, like we had, and I hate, man, the older I get, the more community oriented I am. Like, we just got to start loving on each other, man. Like, I'm not saying you got to get along with everybody. Like, you don't. It's people that I done dealt with. And I'll say, when I go to like a Kano Phillips, like when we go to an event, it be people there that I don't like. You would never know that I don't like these people. I'm never going to say anything about them. I'm not going to look at them funny. I'm not going to do anything, because we're coming to do something. We coming together to do something. You know what I mean? So if we giving out bags or whatever, then we're going to give out bags. I'm not going to concern myself with that. You know what I mean? So I just really like, I'm for real. It's at the point to where it's not enough. And I hate to say it, for women, not to just go back to the relationship thing. It's about to be 4 men to every 1 woman. And in some cities and states, it's even more. When you give that number is for the world. That's not for the state. You know what I mean? So it's hard. Like I think the black man in particular has to put on such a show to even get recognized for just being a man. Not even, you know, what he doing when you really holding down a household. You know what I mean? You got fellas like, that's why I said I'm about to put together a men's group. Bro, it's so many people that's going through shit and they ain't got nobody to tell, because society has made it such a norm for a woman to look at a man as a bitch because he in his feelings. But he might be in his feelings because he got a supervisor that's at his head every day. You know what I'm saying? He working 60 hours a week. Then come home, cutting the grass, putting out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Still got to be a husband or whatever he may be. And nobody never say, hey, how you doing? And that's just some real shit. I call my fellow Sante to tell you, I call him. It'll never be 2 or 3 months to go by where I don't call and say I'm just checking on you. Where it's about 100 people I call and check on. You know what I mean? Because you never know what nobody going through. So I think once we start being able to share and talk to each other like this, that, you know what I'm saying, our community will be better and we can start working with each other. Because the plan is to stop us from working with each other. The plan is for us to be listening to, and I like Glorilla, Sexy Red. I like all of that music, but I know that it's music and I know life really don't go that way.
Right.
I feel you. I guess I feel a lot of what you were saying. I mean, and yeah, in this little bitty territory that we got around here, you know, Pontiac, which I love, you know, I love it. You know what I mean? I'm driving through it and around it every day almost. And it just, you know, I just want, for those that have, this is one of the reasons why that I kind of came up with the Pontiac social media radio YAC, is just because I'm like, I want just to have regular quote unquote people on here that's probably not into politics. Maybe somebody that's not into, you know, they don't have the super huge name. I'm not saying you don't, because you're pretty popular, but I'm just saying, just, you know, my homeboy that the barbershop down the street, maybe, you know, somebody that's doing this. And a lot of people may not know him, but he's a contributor within the city in his way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Right.
and sometimes we get lost to saying that if you ain't got the big name or the following or the nobody know you, then you, a lot of times you ain't nothing to some people, or they don't think you have a you contribute. So, you know, I think we just got to start valuing everybody for what they do.
I had made another post probably about 6 months ago regarding that with Pontiac, and it again had like just spread like wildfire.
Oh, it hit some hammers on the head. Some hammers got hit on the head.
Oh my goodness. But the point that I was trying to make is exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
That there are the little well-knowns that are like under 30, real estate, bakers, artists, all type of things. And I'm like, and I maybe because I know my daughter's friends and they're in that age group, they're so fire, so dope and woke and talented and artistic, and nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's sad.
That concerns.
Yeah, that's sad.
Because they're quiet, or they're not up in the cliques and very popular in the city.
And that's what we got to highlight.
Absolutely.
And we got to highlight those people.
We've birthed a lot of talented people for long as I've been here. You know, musical groups and artists and poets and musicians and athletes and stuff like that. And we're still doing it. We still that are going pro coming out of Pontiac. Still got artists that are in the news and stuff. Yeah, we need to spotlight them and not be upset because they don't necessarily live in Pontiac still. Right. Everybody can't be here.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you something I'm mad about, that I'm upset, that bothers me, right? I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Okay.
Now the young man DDG, Pontiac DDG, right? That's a millionaire superstar now, and he's accepted worldwide, globally. And I'm not saying that he doesn't get the recognition from Pontiac, but I was following DDG when he stayed right here on the South Side. When he wasn't even a star yet. And now he became, you know, now he is who he is. And I feel like he should get more, like, if you really, really think about it, as in the modern time, I ain't talking about in the 60s and the 50s, like people that made it global, just in music and entertainment, he's the biggest one.
Right.
And he has not gotten the key to the city. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm getting a little, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, he should be recognized because it incentivizes him to say, you know what, I can bring he can bring opportunity here. And if he doesn't feel respected or loved, he's not gonna do that. Like, I know football players that's my age now, they retired from the NFL. Some of them said they weren't never coming back.
We got the Scott brothers who is on the Oprah Winfrey Network who are doing major
The Scott
things.
brothers, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, and they're builders and contractors and different things like that. They should be highlighted. Cameron Blunt is asking to call. Did you hear me?
I'm sorry, what you say?
Cameron Blunt just inboxed me and asked how does he call in.
He can call in. Let me put the number up. We should be able to bring him in as a a conference call. Let's see right here. I'm gonna put the phone number up for him to call. The phone number is Cameron. We might not be able to get you today, but let's see if we are. The number is 248-905-1128. And let me put that up for him in a second, and then he should be able to try to give a call and see if we can get him on. But go ahead with your point. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Amy?
yeah. I was
Okay.
just. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I was just saying that there's a lot of talented people in millionaires, investors, builders, politicians, and all of that come out of Pontiac that's not being recognized the way they should. We talk about Quentin Ross at Alabama State.
Okay, yeah.
Represent. Yeah, it's like it's just Pontiac is really the place to come from, if you ask me.
It is, and it has been in the past and right now too. You're right.
Harrington Hills put out some of the most impressive males that ever existed.
You know,
it's Quentin Ross.
You know, I just think, you know, I just think it's time for us to go ahead and highlight, you know, because not only just highlight them because they can bring opportunity, but it's just the right thing to do. Who wants to go? You got to go where you celebrate it. Now, if I come from a place and I'm not celebrated, then I'm reluctant to come back. I'm reluctant to reach back. You know what I'm saying? And we always heard that saying, go where you're celebrated. You know what I'm saying? And if, you know, I hate that it's going like that right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, Pontiac, we've been known for that. Like Detroit, bro. One thing I can say, Detroit got a lot of haters in other situations, bro, but they celebrate they artists and stuff, the people that's there.
Right.
When I had started Prodigy Wear and all of my clothes, and bro, I didn't get no support in Pontiac. But I had everybody everybody in Detroit was wearing my shit. You know what I mean? It was crazy the support that I got in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And I was from Pontiac.
But are these unrealistic? You know what I mean? Honestly, are these unrealistic goals or whatever? I mean, because I know other cities suffer from it too. You know what I mean? Like Pontiac ain't immune to what we're talking about. Like, is it just what it is? Is it just how it is? You know what I mean? The way it is.
I think I think it got to be more conversations to let people know that sometimes you got to see yourself doing some shit. Like literally, sometimes you got to see yourself doing some shit. You know what I mean? As a man or being a husband, you coming through the house 3-4 days a week. Your kids see you going the other way and shit. If and your wife or girlfriend say they tired of you or they scared of you.
Hey, let me say this. For your buddy Quentin. I don't think I'll be able to get another call because we got Miss Amy on the phone. But here's what we can do. Quentin, if you are on an Android phone or if you are on a laptop or an Android tablet, if you are on one of those, if you can put your email and I can go ahead and send you the link and we can give you a live call in far as you can come on the screen with us and talk to Amy, James, and myself. So let's do it like that. If you want to drop your email, your email into the comments, I can go ahead and send you the link. You follow the prompt and you can come on live directly with us and go from there. But not on an iOS device. We're having a little technical difficulty with iPads and iPhones. So go ahead, what you're saying.
I forgot I'm getting drunk.
Oh, I need some of that, dog, for real. But
hey, look.
What's that?
Shit, I can't remember what I was saying for real. I done forgot.
Hey, but hold on.
Amy's supposed to remember for me.
Hey, two sobers and one drunk. You know, you can't. Hey, a drunk ain't shit. Well, that's what my granny used to say.
They did you say that, boy.
Right. So, what was your third topic, James? You had you said you had something. You had three on your.
We threw the politics out. We threw that shit out the door. It's just and she just answered the other two with flying colors and just messed up everything.
She did. Amy, you're gonna have to come to the studio. Me and James was
She gonna have to be. Hey, she gonna have to be the other. She gonna have to be the other co-host, bro. She gonna have to. She gonna have to dedicate a day. We gonna put it together, and then we go to the studio and do it how we supposed to do it, and make it happen for real, for real.
Oh, y'all want me to be y'all jazz hilarious?
Hey, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
there you go. No, we want you to be our Amy. See it.
Yeah.
Forget just so
Hey, I'm with
mean ass. I know her too. I know. Never mind. No
But
shit.
no, we should. Hey, yo, we should do it like that though. I'm not too like we talked about. I'm not too far from where you are. You know what I'm saying? And you could come and we can designate a day. I know James got a little traveling time with him. You know what I'm saying? But I know he's busy too. But maybe we can have a designated day and time in the evening. Yeah. You know, and we go in, knock it out. That way we all in one place and we can field all the phone calls.
If we put it together, man, we put it together. You give me a time, I'm gonna be there for sure.
Well, we kind of want to work around Amy, see what's going on with her.
Yeah.
Go with Amy.
See why we always got to work around a woman.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. Let me say it. Hurry up. I was just kidding. I was just bullying.
Yeah, y'all might need a female balance. I'm with that.
That'd be cool with me. I love doing this type of stuff anyway. And then, you know, like I say, something like this, I believe is needed. It's fun, but not only just fun, it's informative because I know you don't really want to talk about the politics, but it's political season is on its way. So if we like it,
I thought I just had to choose one.
Oh,
so I said I'm gonna stay away from politics.
But no,
we can get into it if we.
But all I'm saying is this: like, political season is on its way, right? This is a goal of what I want. There's gonna be people running for office in the city of Pontiac or in around or that represent Pontiac in Lansing or whatever, and I want my platform, our platform, if this is what y'all want it to be, to have them where you know what they have to come talk. They have to come say what they platform. They have to come say what they representing.
Yeah. Right. So if they reaching out to me, yeah. I mean, they used to reach out to me. You know what I mean? So if they want me, you know what I'm saying? They want to reach out to me. They're going to have to reach out to the show. And you're going to have to come on here and let people know. And I won't say who you should vote for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I ain't even coming close to no shit like that. But I just want the information to be out there for them because local politicians is the most important thing you're going to deal with in your life, and not your president. I hate to say it, but that's the truth. The judges is going to be the person that's sentencing you in your county. You know what I'm saying? Your Senate, your senators. You know what I'm saying? Your what's Tim Grimal before he was the mayor? So your state representative. Those are all the most important people that you're gonna have to deal with. Your city council members. Forget just because you got Miss Annie running. You know what I mean? She the only person. You need to get somebody over there to care that don't. You know what I'm saying? That gonna get things moving. And I hate to say it. You know what I mean? At a certain point, you know, I had to pass the baton to my son and let him be the voice. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing in politics, man. We can't have, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, 80, 90 years old running for these positions. And how are they? You shouldn't be able to be in these positions when, you know what I'm saying, that's not even who you about to deal with. You know what I mean? Even me being about to be 50 seem old to me because a lot of stuff that I see my kids do or whatever, they can't even relate. I can't relate to what they doing and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So we need fresh people in here, man, with clear minds to get some work done in the city.
And you're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah, I just want to have a place where, you know, where you know, people of political ambition can come and they can just speak on it because even I do know also some people that's running for certain offices inside of the city. They don't even have the ability to actually get their word out. So you know, maybe that might be an opportunity for them to come and talk about what their platform or what their platform is. You know what I'm saying? What they running for, what their history is, and you know, and so that's what you stand for. Yeah, what you stand for, and it's a, you know, a nice, cool, clean environment, and it's chill, and it ain't no ruckus, buckets, or fuck, you know, shit. You know what I'm saying? So you come and hang out and talk what you need to talk. You know,
right?
I was about to say some other stuff, dog.
Yeah, I know good and damn well. You talking?
They like, we
ain't
ain't coming
even
up there
drinking.
nowhere.
You ain't even been drinking. Damn.
Drinking some coffee, but so I would like to have it, a space like that, and I think it'd be perfect, if Miss Amy, you got a
Let's do it.
you got a nickname?
Oh, I go by my middle name, Camille.
Camille, okay,
Camille, yeah.
All right, but yes, indeed.
I can't even argue. Like I can't even argue with Amy about. We're gonna find something that we're not gonna agree on. Because I'm like tired of her. Look, you know how people don't know how to be happy with a relationship.
Yeah,
we gonna find something.
Hey, I know people like that.
You're being toxic.
Right. There you go. That is the proper word. Toxic.
What's up, D? What's up, D Wins? All the way from.
What's up, Derek?
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic.
But yeah, I mean, so I think we can do it. Well, we just got to set a day off, when we gonna do it, y'all. And
I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. I'm looking forward to it now. You know what I mean? That's a good summer, thing to do in the summer.
I think it'd be our energy can't connect through these devices. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be more dynamic in the studio.
All right. Well, next time, hey, put it like this: we're gonna go ahead and speak into existence. Next time y'all see us, all three,
we're gonna be together.
All three of us will be together.
We're gonna be at the studio. We're gonna be at the pod. You know what I mean?
Right.
The pod. Amy, have you seen me advertising that? The podcast studio?
No. No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give a shameless plug, but I got to. I have a podcast studio located at 43700 Woodward Avenue, right in Bloomfield, right by where everybody goes to the St. George's, where everybody go to have their parties. Where, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's right. Yep, it's right there in front of there. It's right there. And I run a couple of podcasts there already. I got a young lady named Bobby Benton that she does one called Serendipitously Bobby, the Life Healer's Journey, and she talks about a plethora of different topics. But it holds 4 people to 5 people comfortably in there, and you know what I'm saying, we I got different packages for different type of people. Like I got some guy coming in this week. He travels a lot, but when he comes into town, he comes and uses the space. So I think you'll like it. It's nice, and I tried to find an environment that was real cool. It's primarily a doctor's office, and there's a couple of technology things going on inside of there. But really, after 5 o'clock, the building is mine. Nobody's really there besides me. So yeah, for sure. So I think you will love it. I think you'll like it.
Okay, I'm sold on it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what we do then. That's what we do. So is
D.
this
Winston, I can't believe I done got way off the topic, man. But how did D Wins? How old is your nephew now? The little one, the youngest one that he had. How old is he? I ain't seen him in a minute.
He's 11.
Damn, now he in junior high.
Yeah, he graduated to junior high. Yeah, man. Hey.
Okay, they out the wood. They on their way out the woods already. Damn, I was talking shit to him last time I seen him.
Hey, man, man. Hey, I'm looking at this. Okay, let me ask y'all this question, Amy. I don't want to over keep you too long, but
no, you good.
Your first 6. Now we on the back stretch of this on this year now. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel this year then went so far for you? What have you learned this first half of 2024, getting you ready for 2025? Because it seemed like it's been a heck of one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been real. How's it been for you?
I will say that it has been kind of like eye-opening for me. Mm-hmm. I am looking at people different and checking their vibes and knowing when to like fall back and stay away and just enjoy my own aura and peace. So I'm kind of like tuning into that. And also, it's been a vibe. I've been really enjoying myself. I could say that right now I'm probably the happiest I've been in a long time.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's an amazing statement right there. Just to even hear people say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've learned.
I'm gonna get to where you at soon. I'm gonna get there soon.
You know, I used to think selfish was a bad word, but it's something that I had to kind of like learn to be. Like, I'm so used to taking care of everything and everybody and put myself last, and I'm like finally putting myself first. So yeah, I love it.
Hey, that's
we
a
gotta
good
get
statement.
the pause going. Look, we gotta have a thing. The claps, you know, the
Oh yeah, hold on. I got that. Hold on.
There we go. Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
And another thing, you know, I mean, that's a great statement because you know, in a nutshell, you know, some people have had another first 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have you know, have had a on another spectrum, but I look, no matter how your year has gone so far, you kind of got to look at it all in a positive way. You're still here. You went whatever you went whatever you went through just to figure out and find out better of who you are and make you stronger and realize what you need and don't need. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on how you look at things, you know, at the end of the day. It all depends on how you look at things. So
facts.
I think this year been I think this year been real eye-opening. It's like the Cat Williams interview started it off. You know what I'm saying? You saw a lot of who was who.
No. They call it the year of the truth. Year of truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So been telling a whole bunch of them to me. Damn, boy. Been
I know. Yeah, a lot of people have learned the art of not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just telling their truth. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say I learned when to hold them and learn when to fold them.
I learned to do just what you're getting paid for. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep it real.
Don't be doing too much more. Don't be doing too much more.
I'm the king. I'm the king of doing too much, and I'm gonna always give you more than what you actually pay for, but I can't give you 50% more than what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? I can give you 5% maybe of more than what you pay for, but I learned how to as we get older, we got to learn how to reserve ourselves, reserve our energies into ourselves, into things that matter more. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can give yourself up to the point where you know. Man. So I had to learn that. You know, and I guess I learned by your body just tells you, hey, I can't do that. I can't continue to do that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't in my heart not to want to do more. It's just like, yo, physically I ain't doing this. No, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you called me, boy. You said, I'm done. I'm done. Say that part. That's it. I'm just gonna say that part. I ain't said nothing else. I said, all right, okay.
I done did it.
You say your part. You know how you feel about the situation. It is what it is, my brother. Right. It is what it is.
But no, this year been interesting. It's been interesting, man. Like, but yeah, I'm happy about things like this. I get happy about, you know, like I say, I've seen Amy plenty of times on social media. You know how sometimes you feel like you know somebody, but you don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I've seen enough of her to say, like, I kind of feel like I know her a little bit, you know, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
For real, though.
That's a cool space. And I'm going to say you should be extremely honored and bewildered. And what other word can I use?
Bewildered.
About
spell it.
Shit. See, that's some dirty shit right there. You see what I'm saying? Right. You can't even get a good co-host nowadays, boy. You can't get a good nothing around here. I'm trying to talk shit about Amy, but
what are you building about?
I'm just saying, I don't know. You just kind of dope. I don't really see now. They gonna be like, not everybody gonna be like they was gassing her up. She was it, you know what I'm saying? But the reality of the situation is you just really dope as fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it's gonna be it'll be a good vibe to, you know what I'm saying, to work with both of y'all, because we've been I know you'll hold us accountable, because the truth of the matter is, shit, I brought podcasting to Ed probably about
Don't call me that,
my
dog.
bad, Sante, my bad. I said my bad. I knew as soon as I said it. I went to Sante back a gazillion years ago, and we talked about doing this so many times, and we never followed through. So now we finally following through.
We got
and I think
D Wins just popped in.
Yeah, I think you'll be what we need to keep us motivated, man, and keep us on point to, like, you know, get your ass to the studio. So I think that's a dope thing. What up, D Wins?
What's happening?
You good, buddy boy? What's happening with you, man?
Man, trying to fix this camera. I'm on this phone and
Oh, you can't see us, can you?
No.
No, we can see. Yeah, you got an iPhone. We having problems with iPhones. Or Miss Amy actually was gonna be on with us today, but she is having problems with her iPhone. But we can hear you. We can see you, but you can't see us. But the people on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn can see you at the same time. So you just got to deal with it, buddy.
Yeah.
They don't need to see him. I see him.
Dog.
You see that? Y'all see that? I can't win.
Man, look at it. Boy. Nikki, if you don't go on somewhere.
Hey, yo, welcome to Pontiac DM3, Pontiac WYAC D Wins. You know, we doing it like that's over here, man, on a Monday.
I see. I was sitting here listening in, man. Y'all on here talking good and educating the people. That's what's up.
Just community, you know what I mean? Just, you know, I like to do this, man. And like I told Amy, like I've heard a lot about her or seen a lot of little things about her here and there. And then James, you know, made the connection. And, you know, me and James keep in touch. And we say, you know what, let's kind of make a connection here. Let's go ahead and just try to have a little fun, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. So,
hey, James, I heard you say the best came out of Heritage Hills.
Yeah, you know that.
Sante, we ain't gonna get them. Don't worry about it.
Nah.
Hey, you know, it was a couple good fellas came out of there.
So y'all both north side, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I got several towns. You know, I done been on all sides of town, so you know, I had the open pass.
Yeah. how you get that pass though?
Hey, you know,
can't talk about it, huh?
Life, you know.
Say God to say you. So you saved now, huh?
I'm saying God is good.
Right. All the time.
All the time, right, James? All the time.
Right. But yeah, man, I'm glad you called in, man. I mean, what did you think totally? I mean, we kind of talked about a couple things today, man, but overall on the last topic we were saying, like, I think we should hopefully, man, we can start shedding light on those people that do things that contribute around here, that they don't have a big voice, put it like that. They don't have a big voice, maybe, you know what I mean? They might be a quiet type of person, a young lady or a young man.
Right, that's fact.
But you know, everybody, I believe, has, you know, something to contribute, and they just don't have a platform or they don't have a way to get to it. So I was, you know, thought we more or less come together thinking that we, you know what, we can probably help them get their voice out or get what they doing out, you know what I'm saying? And even politicians, you know, maybe come on in and talk about what their platform is, because we right around the corner with that.
That's true. I mean, even city government and all that, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I heard y'all talking about, you know, I love the YAC, but we always vote who popular. We don't vote for who understand business, who've lived the life of running a business, because running the city is running a business.
Yeah.
and we put that popular person in there because they popular from their neighborhood and all that, but they may not know business.
Mm-hmm.
And then when failure happens, we're looking like, oh man, everybody fussing. But what the yak need is just flat out people who understand business. Stop all that pimping poverty.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our community
Right.
needs, and that's been going on for
Wow.
so many years, so many years.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all right,
They
y'all right
go
on point. Y'all got to start bringing them in because that's a good way for those people who can't go to the meeting to hear what their platform is. See, we don't never check
right.
their platform. Why are you running for office? And what are you going to do? And how are we going to see the results? We don't never check but verify. And see,
Mm-hmm.
and then next thing you know, they in office. And then when everything goes sour, we mad.
Yeah.
We mad and the kids are hurt and there are no resources.
Caleb, turn it down.
And that's and like now that I'm away, I'm kind of mad at myself because I never checked but verify because I used to talk to these people, you know. It just looked good to get in office, but really it's a lot of blood on your hand when you get in the seats. But they
Oh
don't
yeah, no doubt.
understand. That's a whole nother level right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah,
what
because you got to
that's
start
what
making decisions for it. You got to make decisions. I know you got to make decisions for the city instead of your
yes.
family. You know what I
That's
mean?
right. That's right, James. That's right. You got to make decisions that's for the city. You got to put yourself aside and make the right decision that's going to push the city forward, not yourself.
Right.
Because at the end, that blood is on your hand. Because you go up there, think about this. You go up there, you take an oath, and God, I'm going to do this, and God, I'm going to do that. You saying all this stuff. Now you held accountable for it, but you don't think about it. You're walking around, you're holding your head high, you're showing out, you're talking loud, and you're doing all kinds of things. And then when it goes sour, and at the end, you wondering why you sick, you wondering why you have problems with your leg and all that,
Your
because you
leg?
didn't follow what you told God you was gonna do.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part of politicians. That's the part of politics that politicians forget. They don't, I'm in office and I'm making these decisions and all that. It's a bigger game nowadays. Like y'all said, Cat Williams pumped that out there. You see all this truth coming out the ground.
Hey,
Yep.
they said it's the year of truth. That's what they said it's gonna be. They said it's the year of truth. I'm
Yeah,
starting
man.
to really believe that. You was real specific about them legs though, and I just had
He wants to talk about somebody we know. Now,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, you right.
I'm just playing. Well, we got. Now I'm gonna start looking around who got bad legs up in this month. Well,
Kid, no.
James, that's funny. You said them legs.
I'm like, who got bad legs? I'm gonna
Trying to
go.
hold it together. I'm trying so hard to hold it together. I just had to let it out, bro.
Let it out.
James, he did say them legs. I'm like, oh.
You said them legs. I said, oh shit.
Hey, I gotta, man. Yeah, I gotta go see who got bad legs. But yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, just
But
hey,
no,
look
you-
around
Let's
though.
just-
Hey, think about
Let's
this.
just think
man.
of the Holland Center. Let's
Oh,
think of the
okay.
Think about
Holland
this,
Center.
dog. Think about this, dog. And I ain't being funny, and God bless all of them. Think about this.
Don't say nothing crazy.
A lot of people that's been in office.
Please don't say nothing crazy. Please.
hey,
Oh,
go get his.
God.
Hey, D gonna get his kicked off link. D gonna get his kicked off LinkedIn before we
No,
even get out.
Dante, just shut him down. Just shut him
Hey,
down.
Nah, I'm just quitting. Go ahead, D.
Just think about a lot of people getting, just think about it, man. They mean well and bless their heart. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes, man, they can't understand, man, why they ain't feeling right.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else but what you told God. It ain't got nothing to do with, well, they didn't give me all the resources. No, you try to think of your own pocket and now it costs you. It's costing you.
Okay, next subject.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Stuff.
Yeah, I can't say what I really want to say, but I won't. I'll leave that alone. They all know. Everybody know.
I feel you, D. I feel you. But
You know what I'm saying? We just gotta stop
Yeah.
that. We gotta stop that faking it. I'm gonna give y'all old word perpetrating
Oh,
and just be about the work. Quit playing and be about the work. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah,
You gonna serve.
it's time though, man, because a city to take a city to, like, if you go back them little 30 years would seem like yesterday to me. That shit
Right.
crazy.
That's crazy.
But you take a city like how we had and what was going on, and all we doing, everybody that's coming in is not trying to bring the city back.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? They're not
Yup.
trying to put, you know what I'm saying? And it would have took, everything is a building process. So guess what? You got to bring education back first.
Right. Yep.
Education is the most important because the kids that y'all teaching is going to be the next generation that's in our city, possibly if they don't leave and go away or come back.
Ooh,
So with education is first. You know what I mean?
right.
Housing, jobs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So those things have to be important. So them is the people that we had to get in place, you know what I'm saying, to make these things happen. They got to, you know, of course you're not going to get in there and just do what you want to, man, but we got to get somebody in there that really care. It don't have to be, you don't have to be a politician for me. I don't seen it happen. Like I've known every last mayor for the last 30 years personally.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
You know what I mean? And that ain't even, I don't have to know this next mayor at all. I just have to know what his platform is.
That's it.
And what he's willing to do for the people that's down there. You know what I'm saying? And that shit important. I know we sound like some broken ass records, and I really don't give a fuck because it's so important. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
To slingshot the city back to where it need to be. So some of us might want to come back. You know what I'm saying? We might want to buy because I'm looking at Seminole Hills like, boy, I'll buy 3 or 4 of them and just build me one big one.
Right.
Just give me something to come back for. I swear to God, I'll come back.
Right. And there's many more people that think the same way. But you gotta invest in, like you said, the schools, the kids. You know, they gotta have jobs there. You know, they gotta keep the place safe. You know,
Camila, what you think we need? What you think? Let me hear what you got.
I mean, of course, Pontiac needs to be rejuvenated, but I can say after my travels and trying to settle into Pontiac, the one thing that I noticed is it just needs a facelift. Some of the houses need to go. They need to rebuild. None of the houses that were on for sale here was to my satisfaction. The bedrooms are tiny, the closets. I mean, it's just, we're going to have to redo it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to have to be redone. But for people who are, who have gone and to college and working and have good credit and good jobs and stuff, in order for them to want to come back, they got, like, you got to have something to come back to where you feel safe, where you feel like your children can go to good schools, your grandchildren could be in good schools where they're being educated. Pontiac doesn't have that to offer right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's why I say I ain't trying to sound like a Mr. Know-it-all, but education is first. If you got a good school system, when people go, even when people get jobs, let's say at Rochester College, like my girl work at UM, I get to hear the whole hiring process, everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's shit that goes on around the school that's important. Is it a flag football team over there for my kid when he moved to Ann Arbor? Is there, you know what I'm saying? All those resources, it matter, but it start with education. It all still start with education. I get tired of hearing that shit, but it's the truth.
It's the truth. It's the truth. People buy houses according to
schools,
what the schools are doing.
Yeah.
I'm in Canton now. D. I'm in
You in
Canton.
Canton? Oh yeah, you're in a nice area.
So hey, let me ask this quick question. This kind of posed to all three or everybody, more or less, because we all all of us on here are either on the outskirts or a little bit further out in or a different state. Do you feel that your voice is less important? You're from Pontiac, but your voice is less important because you're not even a tax-paying citizen of Pontiac, more or less. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do it matter because we're from there, but you may not stay there right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Because some people gonna say, nah, you don't even stay there, so why you even matter? You know what I'm saying?
But you're a product of it.
Yeah.
So you should, most people
That part.
hopefully, care about where they came from, and you don't want nowhere that you came from to be down and
Right.
bad and
I
stuff.
love the yak. Don't get me wrong. I love the yak.
Yeah.
It got.
I
I
just
don't
was.
know.
I was
Come
just
back
go
like
ahead.
Bumpy Johnson. I'll be on it when I come back home. I just be
Bumpy
like,
Johnson.
I do, like, for real. I literally cut in the people that I care about. So if anybody listening that know that I love, that's how you know I love you. I come back and be like, man, why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing it? Why y'all not doing this? You need to buy them other houses over there. Why the fuck is you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I literally come back like that. So I know sometimes when I come to the city and I talk to people, they feel I'm abrasive. Like, but I don't even care, bro, because I'm giving you a fucking guide. I'm literally giving you a guide. I've been doing it for fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all listen and take heed to some of this shit, you ask, what do I do? What did it took? Bro, all I got is driving ambition. That's it.
Right.
Now, I'm not no dumb
You giving them
motherfucker,
nuggets. You giving them
but
nuggets.
it's
And a lot of
driving
people,
ambition. You can't just do shit. I learned that. Soon as I learned that you have to work for what you want, that was it.
I think it's important too for the people that still reside in Pontiac and are quote unquote tax-paying citizens who would say, well, you don't even live here anymore, or you left. I think they should be really careful of doing that because a lot of charity and philanthropy is usually giving back to hometown. And when I did the Emil Muhammad Nursing Education Scholarship, I was all the way over in Hawaii and writing checks for these students of Pontiac. So to say we don't even live here, like she just said, we're a product of it, and we do want to find ways to give back. And like I say, if I could have my way and purchase a home to my satisfaction, I would reside in Pontiac. But that's just not the way it is right now. But do I come and offer my hand? Do I mentor? Sure. I live in Auburn Hills, but I work in the city of Pontiac. So I'm taking care of Pontiac every day.
Right.
Yeah. Let us buy that lakeside property, the projects. Let us buy that. We'll come back. We'll be back. Let us buy that.
Well, what y'all think?
I get 10, 15 people willing to move back right now. We'll be cracking the ground next week.
Right.
Well, I had a pastor reach out to me from Pontiac. I like this pastor, but he reached out to me, and he was he wasn't too excited about what's going on when about the Phoenix Center being tore down. And I'll be honest with you, I was kind of excited about it because I'm like, it's just sitting there. It ain't really doing much right now. And I don't know. I don't think they're going to put no money into it. But with them going ahead and doing the demo pretty soon, and then they the demolition, whatever, and then they're going to bring 500 to 600 county workers downtown. I think they're going to build up those buildings, whatever. They're looking to get more, and they open up downtown to get more foot traffic. And I guess they're looking to bring that in. Like, so what y'all think about that? Because I hate that the Phoenix Center is going to be actually signed, sealed, delivered now. It's going to get demolition. But
really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they the county is going to be bringing the county is going to be bringing 500 to 600 workers downtown. They're gonna tear down the Phoenix Center and open up downtown on the other side also. So it's going to be open now. and
So it won't be nothing there. No, they're not rebuilding anything. They're just tearing the fitness center down.
they're gonna rebuild from what I'm understanding, and that's why you gotta have politicians.
So you're talking about like more shopping strips or clubs and restaurants?
Yeah, they're gonna do. I think they're gonna
be building.
I think they're gonna do that, but they're gonna be building also or renovating those buildings that's already there on the other side of the fitness center. You know those two buildings.
Yeah.
And bring county workers down, but they also supposed to be they're not going to have a such of a big amphitheater like they got with the fitness center. It's going to be something else as far as entertainment, but I really don't know. I think the fitness center honestly could be salvaged. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they can still use
it.
So is it just a Phoenix Center? Like, because I think you said because it's just a Phoenix Center, not the building itself. But the parking structure, not the building.
Yeah, no, they tearing the whole thing down, bro.
You talking about the Phoenix Center where you could park and they used to have concerts up there.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I think it timed out.
Okay, there we go. Something happened. But D Wins, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I don't know.
Hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
There it goes.
Hey. The government said we're talking.
It was a county. Damn it! It was a county.
Because here's my thing. When I was there, they raised taxes to pay for the fitness center.
Yeah,
they did.
So what happened to all my money I gave, and now y'all gonna tear it down? You didn't do nothing. Now it's gone. My money gone. Money gone. See, these are the questions that people don't ask.
Oakland County moves forward to Pontiac. I'm gonna bring the article up on the page.
They weren't even putting the Phoenix Center to use, though, right?
No, it's been sitting there.
Utilizing
it needed some repairs.
What is it that we're? But I'm asking, like, what is it that we're trying to salvage?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Pretty much, like
if it's just going to sit there, then I'd rather have them bring. Honestly, I'm trying to look at this in an unbiased way. Do I want the fitness center not to be tore down? Yeah, but if it's not going to be tore down, then what are we going to use it for? You know what I'm saying? It got to be used for festivals and concerts and stuff. If that's not going to happen, then tear it down. Honestly, I hate it because of the nostalgia piece part of it. Where I remember me and the kid, my sister Derek's wife, walking down there with my daddy, and my daddy making us pick up cans and stuff. Like I remember doing, or entertainment. Seeing my first concert, basically down there was my brother that I saw. He was with the Mystique MDs, and the last concert that I saw was when my son was in my wife's stomach. LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I forgot about that concert.
If you're not gonna do nothing with it, then I see, okay, let it go. But I'm hoping whatever they do is set to be demoed though. They made a 19-point.
I hope that Pontiac isn't going to be too resistant to change, because in order to get what we want out of the city, change is going to have to happen. So my thing is, like with the Phoenix Center, I don't even know when the last time it's been used. It's become somewhat of an eyesore, in my opinion.
Yeah. They let it go to waste.
So if we're not using it, I mean, we don't even park there when we go downtown to the.
They got it blocked off where you could barely park
because it was. Yeah, they deemed it unsafe. Right. It was too much shit on it that needed to been fixed. I can't remember the dollar amount that they said that it would take to fix it, but it was up there.
Right.
So,
and the Phoenix Center building got so many bed bugs. I don't even know.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, them motherfuckers was on the window making helps SOS signs and shit. One time I drove by, I was coming through some bed bugs, but the SOS sign on the window. No, I ain't lying.
But I'm trying to look at everything in a positive view. I think I do kind of feel like, I'm not trying to get political right here, but I kind of feel like I know some decisions some people not too happy about, but I do feel like some progress has been made over the last couple of years. I do.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm not super knowing everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like some people in there that really care. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I,
Tim been around many years around Pontiac.
And I know everything requires.
Tim all right.
And I know everything requires.
Tim all right.
I know everything requires a vote. You know what I'm saying? So just because one person want it, don't mean it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It has to be passed on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, So I'm looking for the best, but I believe I've seen some progress over the last. I'd be lying. I think a person would be lying if they say they ain't seen nothing.
Oh, that's truthful. Look at M1. Look at how mad people was about M1.
I'm glad M1.
Yeah.
Honestly,
look how mad they were. But look at the difference that M1 done made. Now, if anybody say that they haven't, then they just talking shit. You know what I mean? The difference that business has made being there alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to just really look at it. And the thing is, I'm getting tired of hearing people talk shit because that same property was for sale. I seen all of that shit for sale. I tried to tell everybody. I said buy everything. I tried to get them to buy the cemetery. They wouldn't buy the cemetery. I told them about a damn cemetery.
Right.
But anyway, man, I'm saying all the shit was for sale. We knew about the shit, bro. We did.
Silver Dome, everything.
Everything was for sale. My money just wasn't right, boy. I'd have bought the whole city. Boy. I wish it was. Matter of fact, I'm about to check and see what's for sale soon we get off this motherfucker.
But no, it's hey, go ahead, D. What you was about to say?
Oh yeah, he right. No, I wasn't about to say anything. I'm like, he right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hidden from us. That's the thing. It wasn't hidden.
Yeah,
normally when shit for sale, it's hidden. You got to know so and so to know. But no, it was all out there. Everything was for sale, bro. I seen tractors. I seen backhoes. The cemetery. Like I said, everything was for sale. Everything that the city owned down there was for sale. You know what I mean?
That's why we got to get some folks on here. And maybe they can, let us know a little bit more about what we maybe not knowing, or not seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. I think I would like to maybe get a council person on here, people that know people. I ain't the type of guy to reach out. I'm not the reacher.
But, you know what I'm saying? Me. I ain't got a problem with it.
Yeah, that'll be my job. I'm the tech dude. You go ahead and reach out then, dog. You be the reacher. And somebody else, can, probably school them to get them on in here and they can touch, talk about what's going on, because a lot of stuff that we don't know. I mean, we seeing it from a citizen point of view, but they behind the scenes and they seeing the paperwork and how it's being brought to them. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing is where I'm at, and I ain't gonna even hold y'all up. I'm truly seeing black excellence, where groups come together and buy land. And there's no fighting, there's no bickering, it's all capital. And I look at it and I say, well, dang, just imagine if we could have did that at the crib, where a group of guys came together, guys and girls came together, pooled their money, and nobody argued. They went after the same goal and made it happen.
But maybe everybody, Amy, James, and D, you can attest to this, that it ain't like that up the north. You know what I'm saying? The north, the north is let me get mine and swindle you out of yours. And that's how I roll up here.
Yeah, see, you can't do that down here. They ain't gonna play that with you down here. They ain't gonna play that with you down here. You either gonna be about the team or you ain't gonna get in.
Yeah, but
that's I wish, because hey, we the biggest spenders in the world anyway. Trillion, what was it, 10, 12 trillion dollars we spending now? We went from 3 to
12 trillion.
And you mean to tell me we can't have none of this property and none of this land?
Yeah.
No, that's what I just explained to somebody, bro. I just got into like a damn near argument, and then I realized that I was just talking like, why would I argue with this person? They
Right.
like the stimulus money under Trump. I said, number one, he had nothing to do with that money. But number two, I said, look at all the people you know that did all them scams and got hundreds of thousands of dollars. They not sitting in jail.
Nope.
Why they not sitting in jail? Only one sitting in jail is the one that did $1 million and up. Because they knew if they put that money, if they let that money come into the black community, that it was never going to stay in it.
Right.
That money was going to go all over the world.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Mostly, well, all over the United States. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna be on Amazon. You know what I mean? Like, so they stimulated dude.
Crab cakes.
Yeah, they buying and crab boils and shit. Remember the pandemic? All the crab boils and tequila.
Yep.
But that was like not even cracking a joke. That's real shit. So they know who to get the money to. Just be smart and look at what it is. I'm not cracking a joke no more. I'm serious. Look at where they let that money go to. You know that they could have stopped all that money from doing that. They could have stopped that if they wanted to. They didn't. And guess what? Everybody look at the roads now. Hey, look at 1 o'clock, you used to could travel anywhere you wanted to without traffic. From 1 to 4. At 4 o'clock, it was about to get busy from 4 to 7.
Right.
Now, you to Atlanta? No, don't ask me to come visit you, bro. Don't ask me to chill with me. We gonna visit at the hotel, nigga. I'm coming to the hotel. We gonna chat. We gonna go eat and whatever. Don't ask me to drive nowhere. It's ridiculous. I can't deal with the time.
I got a comment. From Dominique. Would say, well, I did it. What did he say? DJ. Oh, okay. He DJ'd at Rotary. Okay. He DJ'd at Rotary Park. Great event for the kids and the adults Saturday night. Right by Hayes Jones. He gave away hot dogs, hamburgers and soda. Good. It was a great event. And so it's a lot of people. I got to give a shout out, man. Also, I'm gonna give shouts out. Shout out to Delia Samuel. She had a great event out there at Rotary Park a couple of weeks ago. To identify your dream that I was a part of for the last couple of years. Like to stop the violence march and things like that. So there's people out there really stomping the ground and making everybody, for those that's really trying to make their part. Aisha Branner is another one.
She's super dope.
Aisha Branner. Semino Scott, which I've got to know over the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing like an initial Hannah, Pontiac Promazone. What's Coco Motor? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that's really that's really hammering and doing well and doing good. It's just that got to be highlighted and talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. There's some people, once you get it going, man, it's better when you come together.
Yeah,
it's so much better and easier when you come together. When you put them resources together, you know these different places. Like it's other little secrets. Like, and this is what I hate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gatekeeping and everything. You know what I mean? And people with nonprofits and shit, they don't want to share resources because they feel that it's resources that they can have. Mm-hmm. But 90% of the time, a Best Buy has dollar amounts set up. They're only going to give this company a certain amount. They're not going to give the whole resource to one company.
No.
So it's nothing wrong with sharing the resource, bro. There's not wrong with telling somebody else with a 501c3, 8 or 10, that these resources is over here for you. You know what I mean? Right. So we can get this shit done. You know what I mean? The money we got to give away, it's a small percentage you got to give away. I'm about to get my nonprofit pop. I got it. I just haven't used it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's so much money you don't have to. The amount of money that you have to give away is laughable. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned. So we got to quit gatekeeping. That's a must. You know what I'm saying? You don't always got to give up. Don't give up your plug. That's just rule of life. You ain't got to give up your plug, but don't gatekeep. If you getting these hot dogs for these kids' parties for 80 cents, you can give them to me for 75 or 60. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you, you add your little tax on, You know what I mean? And help me get the deal.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all we need to do to build. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all it takes. It don't even have to be a percentage. Like this guy, I watched a video. He said 0.10, 10 cent. He said most people step over a dime, but what they don't realize is that 10 dimes make $1.
That's right.
$10 make a, you know what I'm saying? Make a $10 bill. You know what I mean? So if we don't be greedy, you know what I'm saying, and we come together and start, you know, making some of these things happen, we don't have to do every event together. We don't.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But coming together on one particular thing and making it happen, like, come on, man. Detroit make us look so bad. They got coats for kids, coats for your mama, coats for your auntie.
Well, can you honestly, man? I mean, Detroit is a city of
bigger.
yeah. I mean, you can't almost compare it. You know what I mean? In a way, I feel where you're coming from. You know, I agree with you on a lot of stuff, James. But you know, Detroit is a neighborhood is the size of Pontiac. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
exactly.
so yeah. But I'm with you on what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But is it like the stuff that we're saying? A lot of it is it realistic? That's what
No,
I'm saying.
it is. We done did it before. It's so easy.
I'm talking about in today's time, though. You know what I mean? Like in today's time.
In today's time, yes, it's easy to do. I mean, when I was there at home with our nonprofit, I mean, the only way we got funding was to have several groups connected to us, which gave us leverage to go in and get the dollars to give to the kids. And that's exactly what we did.
Well, when you spin the block, let me know because I put mine in there with it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I've sat at the Chryslers, the GMs, and said, "Hey, I need 50,000 because I gotta take 50 kids on a college tour, and they gotta go free because they didn't have the money. You know what I mean? They didn't have the money to go."
Oh yeah, I remember when y'all did that. I remember that.
Yeah, we had to do that, and they funded it because we were connected to several organizations. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and none of them look like me.
Right. Yeah.
Because the ones that look like me were territorial. Just what James was saying. Every time I would be like, "Hey man, let's come together, let's do this." We go through all these meetings, and when it's time to get the money, they want to do all this. Nah, I can't do this and that. And then the next thing you know, I get the money, and then they come. "Hey, dog, we got to partner with you," and blah, blah, blah. No, man, too late. We already doing our thing right now.
Right.
Too late.
I got the right ones now.
Right. Yeah. You know, now it's mature, but you're right. If we come together without those secret agendas and I got to get this much and I got to get that much, they're going to give the money to the organizations. As long as you got the data, you got the numbers showing what you're doing and how it's impacting, they're going to cut a check. They got to give it away. They got to.
You got the data. You got the demographics.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But our communities don't get it because we doing too much of that.
Yeah.
I got to be out front. I didn't care. I said, let me be the wheel on the bus.
Right.
I didn't care. Just give me be the wheel. Y'all can be the motor and everything else.
And I don't want to deter nobody when I say it, when you hear me say it. We want to make things great for kids, but it's money to be made too. So don't think just because of you working, if you're working at that nonprofit, there's money that comes to you. Don't think that you just gonna come and work for free. You're gonna donate, do this shit for free. It's not. You're going to get money too. You know what I mean? But a lot of them spin it that way. A lot of those nonprofits get people to come and work, and they wear their ass out for free. Yeah, and then nobody's not gonna come back and help no more.
And right. And the first, that's right. And the first thing what'll happen in the near future, somebody's gonna say, "Hey, I want to see your financials." See, and when they start digging into the financials and say, "Hey, you paid for a bus. What bus company you use?" See, they start asking questions. when you just skint off the top, you can't do that. You gotta whatever you
Right.
allocate for, you spend it.
Spend
But
it.
then when you go back with your hand open, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, he was about his business. Give him this time. Give him 100,000."
Yeah. And
And
I done
that's what
seen
was
it happen.
happening.
I'm for sure though. You know I done seen it happen, but some people you just can't work with all the time. So, but,
Yeah. And I
but
mean, kudos.
I've been holding out for the big dog. So I'm gonna get somebody when I decide to do it, it's gonna be there because I've never asked.
Mm-hmm.
I've never asked.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I mean, it's they want to do that. They want to do good. It's just that we come in there half cocked and not together, and they will give the necessary monies to help your cause. It could be whatever, pulling fathers together. It could be whatever. They want to do that.
Yeah. I know a lady that's getting that well, I don't know. Should I even say it? But no. Again, in a nutshell, that what you guys saying though is like it's out there, and you don't need to be linked or clicked up with people to get it. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Just create the program, get your nonprofit, get your paperwork right, create the program, and then go out there and solicit to get these grants from. You don't have to be clicked. A lot of people feel like they have to be partnered and clicked up with people in order to get this thing rolling. And sometimes it make it easier for them to do that. But I mean, I think you need to go ahead and just create the program yourself. And a lot of times, and go out here and solicit to get these things rolling yourself. Because if you sometimes when you clicked up and you under or connected with people, like James said, you're gonna get wore out.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll wear you out. You ain't gonna
Because
even have the energy enough
they'll let you do the work while they get paid.
Yeah. You're gonna wear yourself out. You ain't gonna even have enough energy to go ahead and implement what your first initial plan was. You know what I'm saying? So it might be a harder road sometimes, but sometimes, and I get where y'all saying, linking up and pass the play, but a lot of times this stuff you got to do on your own.
That's true.
And build your tribe around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I don't fit in there.
That's right.
But these big ones though, you gotta have it. Got to be crazy numbers. It got to be crazy numbers.
But it can't say it can't be done.
For you to get them big amounts. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but what I'm saying, it can be done. It does, but you can do the non-traditional route and just do it yourself. Like, what I'm saying, you can still do it and still solicit these big companies, but you don't have to link. A lot of people feel like they have to. Well, let me link up with the hot person here that has the plug right here. You don't have to do that because what's gonna happen is like what you just said. You going in thinking you linking, but you getting basically ran ragged. You know what I mean? So that's just
it. And that has happened. That has happened before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that has happened before. especially when you have something that is working.
Mm-hmm.
Man, everybody will come running. I call it take the picture syndrome. Everybody will stand there and get in that photo with you, but you'll be the one doing all the work.
All the way, exactly, man. That's why I quit, man. The store, man. I quit. I didn't post about the store, man. It was crazy, man. It was people coming because it was so many people that came to take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And then at a point, I got mad. I won't even lie. At a point, I got mad. I said, this person wouldn't even take my call when I called about this, and it was a city issue. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, and I'm taking these pictures, and I'm like, damn. I feel like I was in a fucking Matrix. Like, this shit crazy. Like, I done did so much better shit than this store. This was just money and time. I'm smart enough to know that I have to get my CPA. I get my attorney. You know what I mean? And they're going to get everything for me. I don't have to fight for nothing. They're going to get it done because I'm paying them.
I'm telling you.
But bro, for somebody like I done did so much greater shit. That shit gone. That shit gonna win. But I get a fucking liquor store and everybody on the planet want to come take a picture with me.
Right.
I always said I don't come down take a picture with you, but at least I take your calls. I ain't never get a chance to get down there though. But,
hell no, you're not even my friend no more. Dog. Our friends, you shouldn't even remind me. He never came down. The people you want to see don't come. Like no,
James,
this bullet.
Right. No, everybody know you can't get me out the house. You know what I'm saying? So I know you know that, but everybody that take a picture with you ain't your buddy. So as you saw, right? So
man.
Hey man, but look,
before I post.
Hey, but look, we going on 10 30. I know we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and end this out, man. But we're gonna get together and man, we're gonna do this again, or we're gonna see if we're gonna do this in person or how we doing it. We're gonna work out some logistics, James. But
yeah,
man, I really had a good time. Amy, I really appreciate you for joining us. I know you said you won't be a part of it now, so I'm gonna hold you on.
So yeah, y'all called me, man. Y'all called
me. With us, you stuck. When you fuck with us, you stuck with us. It's up, no. You stuck.
Y'all called me.
Well, you know it, D.
Let me know what day.
I will. I'm gonna try to come up with a plan that kind of hopefully fits everybody, and this is what I love to do. But I appreciate everybody that's that chimed in on Instagram. No, I'm sorry, not Instagram. We didn't do Instagram. We did LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, and looked like we had a little bit of participation. So I'm blessed and happy for that.
Shout out Dominique, man. Shout out Dominique. He was being active in the comments, man. Sure. I want to leave my man out.
92 rocked the house, baby.
Oh, he was the class 92. Oh,
well, yes, sir. 92 rocks the house.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna have it, but if we do keep it on this platform, everything will be working correctly, so we can. Because I get it, it's summertime. Sometimes you don't want to be stuck up in a box. Sometimes, you know what I mean. So we might do it like who knows, but we get it together, y'all. So any last words? Let ladies go first. Amy.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me. I had a good time. I look forward to working with you guys in the future. Just let me know when. I don't know why this was on my mind to say this, but I want to say the search continues for Craig Lyles. Hopefully they'll get a resolution to that case. That just was that popped into my head like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you. D wins. What you got to say, buddy?
No, hey, I'm just glad to join and share my 2 cents. You know what I mean? Always looking to share, man. I believe that's what we birthed in the ram for on the earth, is to share, to be that light. Mm-hmm. So, hey, this was real good. Good information, good learning, and I just hope the people continue to come back, because it's just gonna get better and better and better and better.
Right.
For sure.
You gotta wake up the sleeping giants.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I'll leave the last word for you, James. I guess I'll just say thanks everybody for popping in. This was all just a little quick, quaint idea. Pontiac DM.3 social media radio WYAC. The DM.3 means direct message, and the .3 means we at least going to 3 platforms at once. So I try to make everything make sense, but I just felt that this might be something fun, but that's kind of needed and can probably serve a purpose. And I do these types of things just to learn for myself, so I can do it for other folks. So I appreciate y'all making it fun for me and giving me it's giving me a sense of community also by doing it. So thanks everybody. And James, I'll leave that to you, buddy.
Yeah. All right. So look, man, I'm gonna say to y'all quite simply, life is actually exactly what you make it.
Yeah.
So the sacrifice you put in, whatever you do, is going to help you accomplish whatever you're planning to do. And that's just simply said, man. You're going to get out of life what you put into it.
That's right.
I love y'all. Peace.
Yeah, peace.
Deserve a hand clap. So with that being said, we out, and we gonna get together and try to iron out specific times and dates and how we gonna do this moving forward. But thank everybody, and yo, we see y'all next time. One love.
One love.
All right.
Ciao.
Wow.